WFUCAC, WFUCAC, it's that time of the year. The potatoes are stolen, and the grandmother's on the roof. Huzzah! Huzzah! The time has come again. Huzzah! Huzzah! Don't forget to bring a new friend.
Hello, it's day 16 of WFUCAC, and last night was the night of forgetting, so Jesse, we have nothing to report.
I thought I videotaped myself because I said I was going to, but as are the rules by the WFUCAC gods, it's to roofie and wipe, which is a new rule for me, so that was interesting. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a headache, and I just see peelings of, I can only assume is a luxury turnip on the floor.
Parsnip.
Parsnip. That's what it is. Sorry.
Yeah. If you didn't listen to the previous episode that came before this, you've got no idea what the hell we're talking about.
I do remember talking about Charles VI and how fucking batshit crazy he was. Wow. So yeah. That was. How was
don't
your?
Tell them anymore. They got to pay for the luxury parsnip and the content.
You know, I was just about to ask you how your night of forgetting was, and realized how stupid that was. So let's just. How's your head doing?
Extra forgetting. So anyway, we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about
open the door.
I got to open the door. Okay, here we go.
Open the door.
Oh, it looks like it's made of hands. That's disconcerting.
That's weird.
Okay, that was.
Did it open?
It's open. There you go.
There we go. The door's open with a weird hand sound. Well done. Congratulations. Good job, everyone. So, have you ever heard?
The room is filled with people just like high fiving and shaking hands, and now they can leave, and they all just.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Equatorial Guinea?
No.
It's a country.
Is this a guinea pig from? No. Okay.
No, from the equator. No, Equatorial Guinea is a Central African country. And it's got volcanoes. It's on the coast of it's on the west coast of Africa, and it looks like a very beautiful place. But it basically got its independence from Spain in 1968 after the Spanish dictator Francisco Franco thought that giving the country independence would make Spain look good because they gave a colony away to itself.
Oh. What? Gave the colony away to itself? Hold on, what?
So it was a Spanish colony, and he gave it independence as a PR move to look good.
Oh, I see. Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
So, what
year was that?
This was 1968. So, but what happened was a dictator took charge.
Of course.
His name was Francisco Macias Nguema, and he was the president, and he seized control of the whole country. So it didn't become a democratic country; it became a mini dictatorship that was independent. And he
okay,
but he was very paranoid, and he made his party the only political party that was allowed. And he handed out all of the key posts in the government to his family members. And for some reason, he was convinced that he was going to be assassinated. He was obsessed.
Please tell me he was. Was that his fate? Did it happen?
Was that his fate?
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait and see.
Okay.
Until I get to the end of this episode.
All right.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Wouldn't you like to know? Yes.
All right, tell me more.
Tell you more. Okay. So, he hated intellectuals. So
that's why? What deemed them intellectuals? Is anyone who's smarter than him?
Yeah, that was it. He didn't like people who thought that they were going to be looked down upon, so he banned wearing glasses.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh wow. So the bar was set really low for being smarter than him. Because clearly glasses made you more intellectual. If he wanted to be more intellectual, why didn't he just wear a pair of glasses?
Well, no, because he didn't.
According to him, that's where smarts come from.
And then he banned the word intellectual.
Is that true? Yeah, of course that's true. He banned the word intellectual. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. And every former education minister was killed. He killed teachers too. Because he thought they were intellectuals. I had some teachers who were definitely not intellectuals, so that wasn't very fair.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
education was banned. You weren't allowed to learn.
They were just in it for a government pension, I think. Anyway, private education was banned. You could only get an education from the government so he could control it. He banned anyone from leaving the country without his own personal permission. And he tried to destroy all of the boats in the country to make sure that didn't happen. He also banned fishing, and he destroyed all of the roads leading in and out of the country.
Holy fuck! I want to. You know what? It's hearing about stuff like this throughout the ages. This is in the 1960s, late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
What blows my mind is not the leaders who have snapped, who have too much power. It's gotten to their brains. It's gotten to their heads. There's no, that's amusing and amazing, but it doesn't blow my mind. What blows my mind are all the people who are just doing what they're told. These crazy, crazy fucking things.
He wants us to what?
Yeah, seriously, but they just do it. Like everyone, millions of people throughout thousands of years, just doing what they're told without second guessing it, without questioning it, without going, no, I don't think so. Like, isn't that weirder?
He seems so passionate. When he said, sink all the boats, he had that look in his eye. I was like, yeah, this is the right thing to do.
But don't you find that bizarre? Like everyone throughout history, if they're getting paid, they're doing it. No matter what it is.
It's peer pressure as well, though, because they know that if they stand up and take a stand and say no, that they will just get shot in the face instantly.
By other people who are also doing what they're told. Not by him.
It's that thing of like, when you speak to somebody one-on-one, they're empathetic, they're usually like rational, they're emotional, they'll talk to you, you'll communicate as a human being. When humans get into groups, they do stupid things and they forget that.
That's very true. That's very, very true. To the point where we invented an entire new science, sociology, just to study, just because like, wow, humans are dumb. Let's study that when they're in groups. Yeah.
When there's more than 3 of them, they're stupid.
They really are.
It's like,
yeah.
They will. Yeah. And we all fall into it to certain degrees.
I've been there many times. Yeah. Some of the drunk shenanigans I've done in my youth, I don't think I would have done them alone. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the fact that I had a friend doing it with me.
I've got I don't even know. I got a scar on my forehead, and I got it because I had my head put through a window. And I was just drunk, and we thought it'd be fun to have a rumble, and that's what happened. You do stupid things, and you pay the consequences. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm reminded of my own stupidity because I got a scar on my forehead.
That's fun.
Yeah. Look in the mirror at myself and go, try and be a bit smarter today. Anyway, he shut down all hospitals that refused to practice traditional African medicine because his dad was a witch doctor.
Oh, wow. Wow. I was about to ask what traditional African medicine is, but now I know. Holy fuck.
Yeah. So no modern medicine, essentially. It was all, I'm sure there's like a bunch of traditional African medicine that is based on, passed down knowledge that has has scientific validity through different things. But to ignore all of modern science and medical developments is instantly going to cause a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Lubricating oil, he didn't like it, so he banned the use of lubricating oil in a power plant in the capital city of Malabo, and he could run the plant using magic, and it exploded, and the entire city lost power.
Wow. So, okay, you know what? I take back what I said, because unless I was ordered to kill or maim or torture someone, which I would never do, but if I was under his rule as like a soldier or something, like I said, as long as people weren't being tortured or killed, I would kind of want to do what he told me, just to see, like, just to stay on guard, stay on board, stay employed, and see what fucking insane, crazy shit he does next. No more oil for the power plant? This should be good. Let's go, boys. Get those trucks out of here. No more oil in this city. Like, that sounds like, well, you know, go big or go home, right? So, okay.
Exactly. He's committed.
Well, I mean, like, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he banned Hispanic names because it was a Spanish colony. He made sure that everyone took up Africanized names, and he Africanized a lot of the place names as well. I don't think that's, I mean, forcing people to change their names is bad. I mean, getting back in touch with pre-colonial kind of heritage is good. But
it's like the least crazy. It's still crazy, but it's the least crazy of the bunch.
Yeah, yeah. He also banned literature. So,
of course, because smart people read.
Exactly. So writers were forced into exile or killed. But the thing is, though, if you don't let people get educated, then they're going to believe that you're magic and things. If there's no basis of education, the idea of that is if you keep people stupid, they're easier to lead. And because the economy failed, because of all his closing the roads, closing the boats, all that kind of stuff, he banned money. And instead, they reverted to a traditional bartering system.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can you imagine being a podcaster in a bartering economy?
I mean, we kind of are.
Hello.
We get slippers, we get muffins, we get shirts, we get hoodies.
Exactly. Listen to this podcast. I haven't eaten in 3 weeks. If you listen to my podcast, can I have a bite of your Big Mac? That's the future for us, just huddled in the cold. Can I have a bite of your a bite of your rice, please? And me and Jesse will have a fun conversation for 15 minutes about a politician who's dead. So yeah, that was it. That was you want to find out what happened to him. Eventually, he was overthrown by his own people and sentenced to death and killed by firing squad.
Jesus. Okay. Well, there you go. There is a happy ending after all. Okay.
There's.
What was his fear? His fear was to
be assassinated.
So that was an assassination. That was straight up
Well, he was so
murder.
busy looking for assassinations, he didn't expect to be convicted of murder in his own country.
Right.
So
And then yeah.
jokes on him.
That was crazy. Wow. Okay. Yeah. He was a fucking nutbag. What's tonight, Reese? What's on tonight of
tonight is the night of all the clothes. So
I hate
you have to wear all of your clothes to remind everyone that it's cold, and you have to put your clothes on, all of them, and then you get in a bath, and it's really hard to get out of the bath, but you've got to spin around as fast as you can while you're in the bath, and that's it. So I hope you got all your clothes ready.
I really got to get rid of most of my clothes for next year. It's just like all of my clothes are like 2 t-shirts and a pair of shorts. I'll be freezing for most of the winter, but at least I can get through the night of clothes, the night of all the clothes.
The night of all the clothes.
Yeah,
yeah. You'll have a good time.
I'll have a good time. That's the tagline for the night of all the clothes.
You know what comes after the night of all the clothes?
Oh God, what?
The night of not clothes.
Right. Okay. So that'll be interesting. Just be naked all night. Okay.
So just get through tonight, and then you'll have the night of not clothes the following night, because all your clothes will be wet anyway.
My roommates typically stay downstairs, so that's fine. It's good. I'll just dry off.
It's good.
Just air dry.
Yeah. Exactly. Maybe you got to pop out and get some groceries. It's fine.
Nope. Cranking the heat. Putting on some Disney.
When I was
sitting
14,
naked on my couch.
I went to the Glastonbury Festival, and it was full of free thinkers and hippies and druids and all those kind of people. So many people just walking around completely naked in a music festival. It was great.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Woo, freedom.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Free the bits.
Free the bits. All of them. Let them bounce as you walk. All of the bits.
That was their tagline. The music festival. Yeah. All right. Well, wonderful, WFUCAC. Reese, I hope you enjoyed tonight, and thanks for educating me on today's fascinating monarch crazy pan.
And we're going to go back behind the paywall.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
where it's cozy and warm, and everyone loves us.
Where everyone is super special friends. Not that you're not special friends for listening, but the people behind the paywall, they're more like family.
Yep.
And there's certain, we have family secrets, like all families do, and they're dark.
Secret handshakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
With secret codes.
And you're a close acquaintance outside of the paywall, but once you come inside, there's no leaving.
You're not allowed.
That's a promise. Well, you can stop paying us. It's fine and leave.
And then you're dead to us.
But we'll know. We'll know. You might look over your shoulder one day and we'll be there. And you go, but I haven't paid for the Patreon for 3 months. And we're like, yep, we told you. We did warn you.
That's when we drive them out to the middle of the desert and leave them in a sack of potatoes buried up to their waist. And drive off, waving.
Leave them out in the desert in all their clothes.
Soaking wet clothes and in a potato sack. Yeah.
And we won't do that.
Extra incentive to sign up.
Canadian Politics is Boring patreon.com/Canadian Politics is Boring if you would like to be tethered to us spiritually for the rest of your life and to get some extra content.
You're such a good salesman, Reese. Just saying.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're in the wrong
Honestly,
job.
if you go to buy a car and like BMW were like, hey, how would you be like to be spiritually tethered to this vehicle for life? I'm sure that's a good selling point.
Like Kit from Knight Rider?
That was just a talking car. It didn't have a soul.
Oh. Hey now. Kit, whoa, you take that back, mister. Kit had a soul. It was...
Really?
Let's not get into that. It's going to sadden me.
I'm sorry, David. You need to change my oil. It feels good when you do.
I don't know what show you watched as a kid. Jesus.
The outtakes.
Put the gas
Change
nozzle
my wiper
into
blades.
me. Now take it out again.
Change
Put
my
it back
wiper
in.
blades slowly, David.
Slower. And get those fucking chip bags out of my chair. Yeah. Okay.
I like. Come on, let's go. Shuts the car door. I like you inside me, David.
Okay. Now I want to go download old episodes of Knight Rider and redub all of Kit's voices into something.
That would be so funny. Should we do that?
We should do that.
Please, can you just do?
Okay.
Can you do that? I'll be very happy. I'll carry on writing these episodes, all 25 of them in 1 month, and you go and redub Kit making sexual advances to David Hasselhoff.
Oh my God.
That's why you were born. That's your purpose in life.
Thank you. That's great. It's a good purpose. I was wondering all these years. Now I know. Okay.
Now you know. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Wonderful WFUCAC.
Wonderful WFUCAC.
WFUCAC, WFUCAC, it's that time of the year. The potatoes are stolen, and the grandmother's on the roof. Huzzah! Huzzah! The time has come again. Huzzah! Huzzah! Don't forget to bring a new friend.